The original Hebrews are black people. The Semitic people are black people. Well, wait a minute. Semitic people come from one of the sons of Noah called Shem. Don't put that on me. Before there was a Noah, we were. Before there was a Ham, we were. Before there was a Shem, we were. We are the father and the mother of all the races that live on our planet. There's not one that we didn't bring into existence. Not one. I want you to follow me. When Brother Stokely Carmichael, now known as Kwame Ture, raised the cry of black power, but couldn't define it, Elijah Muhammad wrote an article describing black power. Listen to what he said. He said, it was the power of the black man who looked in the life germ of black people and saw another people right up inside of us that didn't have form nor expression. But Yakub separated the brown germ from the black germ. And he prevailed when he was able to bring out of us what was in his mind and produce a new people that had never been on our planet before. This is the beginning of the white race, the Caucasian people. This is not racism. It's absolute truth. Could you tell me something? Have you ever watched your babies when they learn how to crawl? What do? They discover things. They crawl about. Ooh, look, a ball, a stove. But they're discovering because it's a new world to them. So it is with the white man. He's a new man. He's not a native of any part of our planet. You never find white people calling themselves the native. They're not the native African, but they live there. They're not the native of the Middle East, but they live there. They're not even the native Europeans, but they live there. You certainly know that when they came here, they discovered some people already here. Well, the people that they discovered knew where they were. Everywhere they went, they found some member of the original people of our planet having been there before they were even a thought. I want you to hear me. It took time to graft the white man out of the black man. Now listen to the law that produced them. The law was you have to kill the darker, save the lighter, and marry the lighter on to the lighter, and after 200 years, you would have a brown people. And some of them were sent by black power off of the island of Pilon or Patmos that you read in the book of Revelations, and they went up into Asia, the island of Nippon. But there were people already there called the Ainu people. After another 200 years, killing the darker, saving the lighter, marrying the lighter on to the lighter, a yellow people were produced. And some of them left the island and were sent up into what you call China today. But there's some dark people up there. You didn't hear me, did you? And after 600 years, a new people, a white people. But what produced them was murder and lies. So when Jesus said, I know you, you are of your father, the devil. He was a liar from the beginning. See, lies were going on. Murder was going on. So a man would be coming that is easy to lie and easy to kill. I beheld your father when he fell from heaven like lightning. He was an original black man. He is not a devil, but he's the Satan that brought the devil into existence. And he taught the Caucasian a system of tricks and lies by which he could master the black people of our planet until the coming of God. See, you do the deeds of your father. He was a liar. He was a murderer. What have we experienced? See, you got to talk to me today like I'm talking to you. What have you experienced from your enemy? What did he tell you about yourself? He found you in Africa, swinging in trees with bones in your noses. You never did nothing. You ought to thank God for the day that we brought you all out of Africa and brought you to America and civilized you. But how could we have been in Africa doing nothing when it was our artisans and craftsmen that built the great mansions in the South? It was our artisans and craftsmen. Even though our women were in croaker sacks, they taught the white woman how to cook. They were seamstresses and made the white woman's clothes. She didn't know how to sew. You were no people like that. You've become that. You are the master builders. You masons. I don't want to ask you to raise your hand if you're a mason or a Shriner, but I'll tell you.